Yo, it's the intro. What's good, y'all? It's your boyfriend here. Be quick with this intro. Y'all can know I'm on that. As y'all know, I'm on that 90-day grind. Just got off a double today, but I know I gotta get y'all a video, and if I don't do it now, I actually work for the next 10 days straight. So today, including the next 10 days, I'm working. So I gotta get this video in. I finished the 48 Laws of Power. This John done, and this bitch long as hell. Took me a while to finish it. I think I started this book like maybe a year or two ago, but I wasn't reading consistently. But I finished that, so I'm about to knock this next book out. We done with that, and yeah, I'm gonna get y'all a book review eventually on the 48 Laws of Power, and I'm just do a reaction video for the video this week, cause I do want to do gym content and record some of my workouts, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to edit it and post and everything, because the next 3 days I'm working doubles. And my 2 off days that I was supposed to have, I'm scheduled to work shifts on them days, so I'll figure it out. But I know I just want to have this video in the bag and ready to be posted, so that by the time I can't get around to making content again, I can take my time and actually get y'all quality. So yeah, today I'm gonna be reacting to my boy Magnus. My bad, hold on. Reacting to my boy Magnus climbing the mountain. My bad, G. Uncut, unedited, all that. Yeah, with it.
This is the Matterhorn, Europe's most dangerous mountain, and I'm about to try climb it alone. Over 500 people have passed trying to climb this mountain, which is almost double the recorded fatalities of Mount Everest. The Matterhorn claims around 10 lives a year on average, making it one of the most dangerous mountains, not only in Europe, but on the planet. High altitude, exposed ridges, freezing conditions, loose rock, this mountain is no joke. Oh, and I've never done anything like this before. I know a lot of you think of me as a pro climber, but that's sport climbing. This is mountain.
Yeah, if y'all know Magnus, he was like a really good rock climber. He be doing a bunch of cool videos about him trying to incorporate his like strength and athleticism into different things in life, weightlifting, all that. Like, yeah, if you don't know Magnus, go check him out.
The two are totally different. I was stepping completely out of my comfort zone for this. Maybe
Solo
too
is
far.
crazy though. Jesus. Solo is crazy.
So my journey starts here in Zermatt in Switzerland. It's already at 1600 meters. This little town is so remote, you can only reach it by train. So from there I had to take the gondola, and that took around 25 minutes. From where the gondola stopped, I had to hike to the Hornley Hut, which is the last civilization before trying to climb Matterhorn.
And I'm knowing.
I'm carrying probably 35 kilos of weight. A lot of glass because I have camera equipment, so lenses. People are looking at me like I'm an idiot when I'm walking past them. Cause
You don't know, kilos is just under 2.5 pounds, so 35 kilos is probably like 75, 80 pounds that he carrying
everyone
around
has
with him.
a little light backpack, and I look like a donkey. You know, I'm starting to realize why people hire Sherpas. So the hike took a little longer than expected. Because of all the equipment I had to carry up, it took over 4 hours, and I was feeling exhausted. Not only because I had to carry all the stuff, but I think also because of the altitude.
Yeah, the altitude, like, I've never been at
so I'm
altitude
trying to
before,
figure out
but I
what
can
to
only
bring and
imagine
what
it's a
not
lot harder to breathe up
and
there.
I don't think I'm going to bring as much climbing stuff as I thought I would. Just bringing a few cams, gree, micro traction. I'm also bringing this for upstyling, and of course a lot of camera
like
gear,
that jacket.
ice axe. The funny thing is that all this stuff is new. The ice axe, I just bought it. I've really used one of these before. Crampons, same thing. Probably should have tested this before coming here, but this was so last minute. It's just so hard to say what to bring, you know, because you definitely don't want to be heavy, but you also don't want to be cold. They also recommended a 40-meter rope. I only have 35, but I think that should be all right. Okay, so we're starting. It's an alpine start. It's 5 a.m. Did not sleep much last night. Probably, I mean, my watch said 2 hours, so that's not ideal. So just before I set off, I had breakfast at the Hornley Hut. There were a lot of nervous people around. People started asking me why I was there and who I was climbing with. And when I told them that I was climbing alone, people seemed very surprised. And that's when it started to hit me, like how serious this was.
He got some people with him. You can see them people under him. Maybe they just doing their own thing.
Okay, so I'm making progress. I'm blinding myself completely now, but
You're climbing with that thing in your hand.
200 meters up.
Even tougher.
This is like the easy part, but it's also the part where it's easy to get lost. So I'm trying to be a little bit careful, not go too fast. There's also a lot of other climbers starting at the same time, so pretty hectic. Trying to pass people. Thanks.
Yeah, they just there at the same time as me, not with them.
Magnus Midpo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to see.
Yeah, good to see you too.
I check your YouTube. I always watch it.
Oh, thanks, man.
Easy. Good
Thank
luck.
you. Yeah, stay safe. Yeah, bye.
This is like a climb you might be doing like a day or two.
Sun
This
is
don't look
rising
like
behind me.
nothing crazy. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not
about
trying to downplay
300
the
meters
climb,
up.
but
This is just the easy part though. Most of the people here have guides. It says online if you're not very experienced you should have a guide. So I'm gonna give it an honest attempt. I'm not sure if I'll get to the very top because the top is covered of ice and I'm not an ice climber. I mean, look at this. So far it's just been really beautiful. I haven't used my rope at all.
that view is
But I definitely
crazy,
think I'm
bro.
gonna have to use it eventually. Now it looks pretty steep. And yeah, I should be careful. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
especially if I get lost. That's my biggest concern, is getting lost. Because there's a lot of loose rock here.
I'm a sucker for views. Like, no matter where I'm at, like I'm a sucker for just enjoying nature and like the beauty of, you know, how things is in a natural state. And like that's just crazy how I look behind them. Like the ground is covered by clouds. That shit, if I was there, bro, I would just
This,
look
part of
down
looks
for
pretty
like
steep too.
5-10 minutes and just enjoy that view. I know he cold though. It's gotta be getting cold. Barehanded with it. Probably sweating too though.
Okay, that's the wrong way. I had been warned before by the guides that the route finding was one of the main challenges of this mountain. But now I could really see why. Because of all the loose rock, it was essential to not get lost. So what you see up there is the Solvay hut. I don't know, you probably don't see it, but there's like some red up there, and from there it gets really hardcore. The whole point of that cabin is that you can use it for emergencies, like rescues and stuff. So
Going up is hard. Imagine coming back down, bro. It seems like he's doing it all in a day. Oh, he about to go to that. That's the emergency hut.
Look at that.
Yes, God.
That's really cool.
He got
You're not
high.
allowed to camp in it unless there's an emergency. You're not allowed to plan on spending a night there.
So where
I
you
wonder if we
spending
can
that
go
at?
in and have a look though. Something's stuck. There you go. So this is how it looks like inside. Pretty primitive, a lot of trash. I would not want to spend a night in here, but at the same time, it's so much better than spending a night freezing your ass off in the mountains. And Solveig, okay, so he's probably the one who put this up. So he put this up in 1916.
Damn.
But the Matterhorn was first ascended in 1865 by a British climbing
Imagine
party.
getting them
Apparently there
materials
was,
up
like,
there, though.
competition between the Brits and the Italians, but the Brits beat them to it, but not by a lot. And unfortunately, on the way down, a few of the men from that first expedition fell and passed. And that's what they say, that the most dangerous part is on the way down. So there's a line of people here
Yeah, I'm
ready to
saying
climb.
going down gotta be crazy because it's steep,
So the
bro.
last 400 meters, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Whoa. God damn. That was a big rock fall. So yeah, seeing that
I'm the
loose
type
rock
of guy,
was
I'm-
really
When I
scary.
get to the
It
top,
showed
bro,
how
I'm trying to jump
climbing
from a
this solo
parachute.
just
I ain't even
adds
trying to
another
walk back.
dimension to this. No
Crazy.
matter your climbing abilities, if you climb V17 or 9C, if you get hit by a loose rock and you're not attached to a partner or rope, you're going to fall. And on this mountain, you don't get a second chance.
Free climbing it. He a G, bro.
So even though I had a rope, I did not use it yet. You might think this is dumb, but you see, I just know that it would take so much extra time if I did use the rope, and spending extra time comes with its own dangers. The longer you spend climbing, the more chance of you getting trapped by a storm or hit by a rock, and so many other things can happen too. This is why you kind of want to minimize the time spent on the wall, because time spent equals risk. Oh, this is tiring. Everything is like 1,000 times harder than it normally would have been
That shit look crazy.
because of this altitude.
And the altitude.
Okay,
I know the air real crisp
I'm
up
at
there.
4,200 meters, I think now.
Unpolluted type shit.
4,216. And yeah, it gets harder and harder. I have a pretty bad headache right now.
That's the altitude, bro.
I don't know if it's because of the altitude or because of lack of sleep. Yeah, other than that, amazing place, amazing view. Just look at that.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Part of me wants to take like a 10-minute nap, power nap, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. And also everyone walking past me will think I'm dead, so probably shouldn't do that. It looks like I've reached the first part where I need my crampons. So I'm gonna put on the crampons now. Wish I was in a better spot. It's
Got
not
the
ideal
Arctics
to put them
on.
on right here.
I'm
but
trying to get some Arctics,
I
bro,
had
but
actually
that
just
shit.
bought these crampons and ice axe, and
You
to
don't
be
know
honest,
about
I
the
didn't really
Arctics,
know how
though.
to use them.
I was trying to
I
cop some
actually
for my
had to look up
camping trip.
online the days before how to
That
use
shit
them. My
always
biggest
sold out.
fear for this upper part was for one of my
And it's
crampons
stupid
to
expensive.
come loose or undone, because if one of these slipped, that would be the end. So I was making extra sure that it was attached really well. I was also really starting to feel the altitude. Everything costs so much power. Just opening the backpack, putting on the crampons, and even putting up the camera at this point took a lot of energy out of me.
Should have bought some snacks. You ain't
But
got
at
no
the same
snacks
time,
with you,
it also
buddy?
gave me a little bit of motivation switching to ice climbing gear, because I knew that the top must be somewhere near.
Where you at? He right there. He got like an hour or two left. He got it. And like, if this is a regular mountain, bro, without all this extra stuff, he'll probably be up in no time. But the danger and everything, you gotta really take your time with something like that and really concentrate. And that's tiring in itself. As much concentration as he putting in everything. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I get up top of there, bro. I'm trying to jump with a parachute or something. I'm not trying to climb back down at all. I swear.
Really cold. It's really windy up here. So as soon as I find some shelter, I think I'm gonna put on some more clothes. But now it's this part right here. It's very, very steep. Way steeper
Damn.
than I thought it would be. This is the steepest section on the mountain, and for this section you have fixed ropes. It makes it a little bit safer and easier, but at the same time it's very physical to pull yourself up.
Gotta be in good shape to
I
climb
did
that.
attach a small sling to the rope, but to be honest, I really don't recommend doing it like this. The amount of protection this gave me was very minimal. This was also the first time where I started to seriously consider turning around. I could
Damn.
feel the altitude really starting to affect my judgment. I felt like I could easily make some small mistake, and at this point that would most certainly be fatal.
Yeah, he look beat. Even just his movement, you can tell he a little beat. You got it, bro. The way he climb, you never know how much he got left either.
So I should be around 100 meters, a little bit more from the summit.
Nice.
And yeah, now I'm really starting to feel it. The altitude and everything. And it's also really cold. I want to put on another layer, but there's nowhere. I'm just afraid of like everything flying off, like the jacket and stuff. So I'm gonna find like a better place to do that. This next part looks pretty gnarly.
Jeez.
Jesus. Good thing I have a helmet.
Where we at, Magnus? It's the summit?
traffic jam up here.
I see. That's it. Oh my goodness, bro.
The
One
summit
wrong
I still
step.
felt extremely sketchy, not just
One wrong
because of
step.
me and my lack of experience, but also because there were so many people surrounding me. Any slight slip from me or anyone above me could easily be the end. So at this point, the altitude was really taking its toll. I was really having to dig deep, but since I was so close, I just kept going, knowing the end had to be near.
You got it, bro.
I think this is it. This is the top.
Nice. Yeah.
Woo! All right. So this is the top. Look at this.
Jump, bro.
Oh
Jump
my
from a
God.
jump with a parachute.
I feel like you're on top of the world.
Down.
This is crazy. Woo! Never been
Yeah.
this high before. And you can see Switzerland is that way.
Yeah, hurry up
And
and
then
get
Italy
out
is
from
down
there,
there. Yeah, likewise. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Where are you guys from? Austria. Okay, cool. Well, stay safe on the way down.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. See you down there. So even though I look pretty happy here, celebrating and everything, inside I was really not doing so well. The altitude and exhaustion was really bad. I was told 80% of accidents happen going down the mountain, so I knew the descent was going to be far more challenging and dangerous than anything I had faced so far.
The room for error up there is just so. That is insane.
Apparently you're supposed to rub this guy's head. St. Bernard, good luck. So it was around here that things got really sketchy. The altitude was really starting to eat away at me and I could feel myself making more mistakes. Now I could really see why this section was so prone to accidents. I knew I just had to try to keep my focus and nerves under control. I also decided not to use my rope for this section. There were just so many people stuck right here, would most likely have added at least a couple of hours to my journey.
There?
Whoa.
All good.
You okay?
All good.
Jesus. So that was really terrible. I
Damn.
wasn't attached to ropes or slings, nothing. Just a few centimeters.
Yo. Yo, if he was not attached to that rope, he was going right off the side of that bitch. Damn. Right after bro said I ain't
okay?
using my rope for the simple fact that it would have added time to my trip. You catch
So
bro
that
right
was
next
really
to him.
terrifying. I wasn't attached to ropes
They
or
lose
slings,
his
nothing.
life.
Just a few centimeters to the right, and that would have been the end. I would most likely have tumbled down the whole mountain. I actually had to take a break
You
at
gotta
this
get
point
away from
and
his
really
ass,
gather my
bro.
thoughts because I still had a long way to go, and below me I had the whole fixed rope section, which is really physical.
This is where you shine, though. Right here. Slowly but surely.
I was so exhausted, I basically had to stop talking and just solely focus on getting down the mountain at this point. But I then encountered a new problem. I'm not sure if it was exhaustion or confusion from the altitude, but I got really lost. I was finding it nearly impossible to find my way and caught myself straying onto some extremely sketchy new territory. The weather also started to turn, which was pretty worrying. Thick clouds started to form around me, and I knew I didn't have a lot of time to get back to safety.
There should be more out here.
You hear people talking, so that's good. You're not too far from other people. All those fails. But it seemed like the path marked with some orange paint. I don't know if y'all been seeing it on the mountain, but see that orange
it's this
stuff
way.
right there? I don't know
Oh, thank you.
how they marked it.
That's
But
good.
seems like it's a little bit of orange or something throughout the
Could've been
climbing
bad.
path.
I can see the hut finally. Hell yeah. So excited.
Gotta be feeling a little bit better. Minute after minute, getting down. Like the lower the altitude you get. You ain't catch a bro drinking no water the whole climb. So you had to hydrate before.
Yeah.
So I reached the Solvi hut and I feel pretty safe. I'm so exhausted that I don't really have energy to talk to the camera. But I make it back down from there safely. And the next day, one of the guides who were up on the mountain, he texted me and he said that he's glad that I made it back safely. He said there were 2 accidents on the mountain that day. One guy ripped off a piece of rock and fell 10 meters. And then another person got a rock in their head or helmet. And yeah, just the whole experience though, in total, to sum it up, it's probably the first video I've ever made where I kind of regret making the video. And that's because of the lack of preparation. And yeah, I don't know. I think it was a little bit too risky. So I'm going to keep that in mind for my next adventure, if I do any similar adventures. And I also don't want anyone to copy what I did or anything that I do on this channel. But I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Of course, my guy, keep making this content, baby. As you can see, if you don't know nothing about Magnus, he'll be doing a bunch of fun, cool challenges and, you know what I'm saying, physically fit stuff. Tap in if you don't know about him. But yeah. Cool little reaction video. Broadening your spectrum of content that y'all usually consuming. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, so let me know what y'all think about it. Would you climb a mountain like that? I don't know. I'm trying to go skydiving, so I think I would. I'm trying to experience everything. hopefully in this camping trip I got coming up, I can get y'all some good footage, and we maybe go on a hike or something during the camping trip. That would be lit. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. A little reaction, little something for y'all, a little video just to fill this space, and yeah. Let me know what y'all want to see on the channel, man. I mean, I know I told y'all I'm gonna bring y'all some workout content, bring y'all the camping video. I'm gonna do the book review of the 48 Laws. But other than that, like, I'm saying, Black Ops 7 ready to come out, so I might be live streaming Black Ops 7 for a little bit whenever I do. Little skate came out. I tried to touch the skate, but I'm not really a huge skate person, so I don't think I'm on the point where I can get y'all some content on it. I'm just messing around on that, really. It's not really a game I'm like gonna sit and play for hours, so yeah. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all be safe. It's your boy Finn, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me show this Bible verse real quick. I'm low key tired, bro. At this video, I brush my teeth and lay down. That's where I am. Bible verse for the day is, "But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, and the one who lifts up my head." That's Psalms 3:3. Jesus is king if you ain't know. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all be safe. It's your boyfriend, man. Signing out.